everybody. So it's been a really long time since I've done a video. I kind of have a little bit of explaining to do. So my last video, I think it was a little bit of an update. I moved into a new apartment and I was kind of trying to get my life together. But I'm not exactly sure when I uploaded that. It said 4 months ago, but I didn't really look at the date. So I went through a little bit of a difficult time about 2.5 months ago, I want to say, and I just was feeling very, I don't want to say unhappy because, I liked, my job and I liked my roommate and I was starting to kind of get acquainted with where I was living. But I felt like a lot of the times I had to force myself to be happy every morning. I felt very overwhelmed and nothing really motivated me. I used to love going to the gym. I used to love going to work. And I used to love making videos and watching videos, and I really just nothing I really liked anymore. It was very bizarre, and I don't know, I got really anxious, and nothing just really mattered anymore, and there wasn't really a reason for it. So it was very bizarre because I felt like I was living a very full life on the outside, but inside I was very empty. And I didn't watch any ASMR videos for that time. I just started watching them back again last week. I've had a very difficult time falling asleep, and so I started watching them again last week, and some have helped get me to sleep, but otherwise there hasn't really been a solid night of sleep. And since actually until last night, I'm fighting off a cold. I've had this cold now since last Monday, and it's Wednesday night now, so it's been about 8 days, I want to say. Did I do that math right? No, 9 days. What am I saying? Oh my gosh. And so finally I just went and I got some medication. I got Dayquil and NyQuil, and I took NyQuil last night, and I was scared that it was gonna give me messed up dreams, but I didn't have any, so that was good. But it was the first night where I really fell asleep within the first 20 minutes of going to bed. Usually it's about 2 to 2.5 hours of kind of just laying there. And even though my body is so exhausted, my brain just will not go to sleep, will not turn off. So it's very bizarre. But I'm hoping to be able to get back into making videos. I really thought 2015 was going to be the year where I, made videos and got good at isolating sound and making good ASMR videos, but setting up for tonight, I just really didn't know what I was doing. I felt very confused. I was like, oh, I haven't done this in such a long time. Not that I have much experience. I only have 5 or 4 videos up on YouTube, but I felt like because I've been watching them for so long, I kind of know what I wanted, but or how to do it, how to set it up, but obviously I need to work on it for myself. So anyway, I have some chamomile tea with honey in my cup. This is one of my favorite mugs. It says Liquid Love on it right here. It's from Target, and I just thought it was really pretty, and it's got a little bit of copper handle, which I really like. And then I've been trying to grow my nails out for ASMR videos, and they keep breaking, just because I guess it's winter and it's super dry. So I actually got these are fake nails that I just kind of stuck on, and they kind of make my life, everyday life, a little bit difficult, but I love being able to tap on things. And so I'm really hoping to have great tapping videos. kind of whatever I can do, and you know, obviously what you guys want as well. So yeah, to this video, I'm gonna put aside my tea. This video I'm going to go over some candles that I love. I don't know if that's too loud. So it's the middle of January right now, and I love lighting candles, especially during the winter. I find that it's so soothing to wake up in the morning and light a candle, you know, to come home at night and light a candle, and there are such great scents available in the fall and winter. I love bakery scents, as you'll see. I love just fall scents, so I really step up my candle game come, you know, October, you know, and kind of just all through the colder months. So I kind of extended even like through March and April, which is not cold for a lot of people, but you know, I can still get snow sometimes where I live during those months, so I still light them. So I'm just gonna go over, I have 6 candles here. 4 are from Slatkin & Co., the Bath & Body Works candles, and 2 are from a little company called Candles by Victoria. And this is probably like an 1/8 of my candle collection. Like, I don't even know how many candles I have, but I could, you know, if you wanted to, I could do an entire candle collection video. That would be pretty long, but if, you know, someone wants that or likes that, you know, I could definitely do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with the first one. This is by Candles by Victoria. She has really, really pretty labels. The camera's like backwards. You can see right here. So she is a woman who lives down in Texas, and it's her and her husband and her daughter, I believe, who make these candles. And she has so many different sizes. So this is the 4-ounce size, I believe. And you can choose the color if you want it. If you go on her site, she has like all these different sizes and all these different scents that you can choose to have, you know, in whatever size. And you can make a wish list. So I have many in my wish list that I want to try. But yeah, she's really pretty. I love her labels. It's so personal. It's like a little heart and a little heart. So this candle is called Cinnamon Donuts. You can see the bottom. Oops, right there. And these have a large scent throw. So even though they're very small, you know, they're only 4 ounces, they really fill up my room. And my bedroom is it's not large, but it's definitely not small. Like, I can fit a bed, a desk, and 2 dressers in here, and I still have about, you know, 2 feet by however long it is to walk around. So it's still, you know, these have a very, very large scent throw. So this one, it's called Cinnamon Donuts, as I said. And there's a really, really strong spicy scent of cinnamon. If you don't like the way that like cinnamon smells right when you smell it, you know, when you like put it in your hot chocolate or something, that's exactly what it smells like. If you don't like that, then you probably won't like that. And then I would say that's like the top note, and then the bottom note is that bakery donut scent. So I really love this one, and I've actually, it's funny, I burned it for a while, but it's only burned down like a little bit. You know, I've probably burned this for like 10 hours or so at least, and it's only gone down a tiny bit. So these are really great. And I really feel like you get your money's worth. I'm saying this and I've only burned this for like 10 hours, but I mean, that's kind of a lot for a candle, I feel like. And you are supporting, you know, a family, and she pours it right there, which is really cool. So you put an order in, and you know, it kind of takes a while because she pours it, and that's also why the scents are so strong, is because she'll pour it right there. You know, she'll get the order, she'll pour it that next week, and then she'll ship it to you. And so if you go on her website, they have, you know, she has all this information about curing times and candle memory, you know, which is so cool. You know, I didn't know anything about candles. I just knew I liked the way they smelled, but it's nice to know that there's actually some sort of science behind it. So yeah, this is the 4-ounce mini jelly jar. So I really, really love this scent. It just makes, you know, my mornings, I like to light it in the morning, and it makes my room smell like a little bakery, a cinnamon bakery. So this one's really great. So that's the first one. The next one, actually, this is a lid from a leaves candle from Bath and Body Works last year. They had mason jar candles, and this was the lid off that candle, and I just kind of switched them a couple, you know, months ago. I would say probably like November, and I just never bothered to like go back to find the other candle by Victoria and switch it out. You know, it still fits, it's fine. And I really like this top. It's really pretty copper color. In this candle you can tell I've burned a little bit more. So you can see right there that there's a lot more space. So I apologize if you can hear that dog. I don't know why, but every time I try to film, you know, there's either a siren or a dog barking or something. The fire alarm goes off often in my building, like 3 times a week, often at like 2 a.m. And when it's snowing outside, it's kind of the last thing you want. So I do apologize if you can hear that dog. I'll try to edit out any of the background noise I can when I edit the footage. So this candle is caramel macchiato. So this is great because it's funny, I love the smell of a good coffee, you know, like a coffee scent, but I don't like the taste of it. I'm kind of a child in that way. I don't like the taste of coffee. I can't really do caffeine, but I love the smell of coffee. So I light this in the morning as just like a way of experiencing that coffee scent. Or yeah, coffee scent without the taste, because obviously I'm not making it in the morning. So this one is really great. Just take that lid off right there. I've burned a little bit of that, as you guys can see. Quite a lot of that has been burned down. And I have to trim that wick. It's looking a little bit flower-like. This has a really strong coffee scent, and then it's like a swirl of caramel mixed in. The caramel's not very strong. It's definitely a strong, milky coffee scent. And to be honest, I don't even know what a macchiato is. You know, if I go to Starbucks or go to a coffee shop, I'll get like a hot chocolate or a tea. So I really am not, you know, educated in the coffee world, but I like the scent. So this is another 4-ounce jelly jar. I think I've said that before. And it's really strong as well. It's so great. And it makes such a nice sound. So these just, you know, they take a while to burn down. So they say that when you light a candle, you should let it burn all the way to the edge. That's what the candle memory is, because wherever you burn it, I thought it was just the first time, but I think it's every time, I'm not sure. You want to let it burn out all the way to the edge so that it burns out all the way to the edge every single time. So, you know, when you light this, you know, these kind of candles, at least, you know, because the wax takes so long to burn, you really want to be sure that you're going to have a good amount of time when you burn it to get it down to that. So, love this scent as well. The is one of the ones from Bath and Body Works, and this was from their Vineyard collection, I believe. Cork and Vine is what they call it, and this is Harvest Gathering. So this one's bright green in color, or kind of a forest green, I should say. And it's got like, I love the top, I can't even describe it. It's this grape sponge. It says Cork and Vine right there. And what I love about these is that the top is so pretty that, you know, once you burn down the candle, you know, if you light the label, you can keep it, or you can take it off and you can use it as storage. So I like to use these when they're empty. I clean them out. It's kind of difficult to clean out, but I can keep like nail polish in here. I can keep like hair clips. Obviously men, you're probably not going to want to keep your hair clips or nail polish in any of these containers, but they're pretty useful. You know, they stack and they're made out of glass, so obviously you can recycle them, but it's just a way to, like, you know, you can put cotton balls in there, sample sachets of cosmetics. They're just really useful, so I don't feel bad about, you know, using them up or burning them. So yes, this is Harvest Gathering, and it's got a really pretty picture of a vineyard, and I'm going to read the description on the bottom. Transport yourself to a hilltop winery during harvest with a blend of cinnamon leaves, crisp apple, and a touch of tart cranberry. So this really reminds me of the scent Leaves by Bath and Body Works. They're so similar. This one I've burned quite a bit, as you can tell, and because I've kept the top on it, it kind of still has a smoky residue scent, but I can definitely smell the cranberry and apple. It's very strong in that. So this is such a great, like, afternoon scent, or just like a fresher berry scent that's not too sweet. I don't like sweet scents, which is why a lot of the times I don't like any of the spring summer scents. Well, one, I don't really like burning candles in the summer because it's already like so warm, but so many of the scents I just find are way too sweet, and this is more of a deep berry, you know, like it's, if I could assign a color to this, you know, obviously dark green works, but a deep cranberry color would also work to kind of represent what this scent smells like. And I absolutely love it, and I love lighting it, as you can tell. And this is a really big candle. It's 3 wick, and so it really fills the whole room up, especially the scent. Some of their scents don't have as much as a, you know, as large as a scent throw, but this one really does. So I love this. I love the sound. I love this candle. So this was a really great find. I know that this was, the Cork and Vine was their, like, a special collection that they did, but I'm hoping that they're gonna bring it back, because I definitely want to get a few more for next fall. I'm like such a candle hoarder. It's crazy, but I just don't want to be without my scents. Guess I'll put them over there. This next one is another bakery scent, and this is Caramel Pumpkin Swirl. I'll show you guys that label, if I can just get that right. Does that not look delicious? This is so cute with a little pumpkin. So this one is very sweet, and it smells exactly like what it says it smells like. It's incredible. This definitely has the bakery scent to it. If you like the smell of a pastry baking, you're gonna love this. It does have that spicy cinnamon scent in it. The pumpkin is very understated, which I love. I like the idea of pumpkin scents, but I don't like them necessarily. So every pumpkin scent that I have is usually like a lower level pumpkin scent, and then the top layer will be apple or cinnamon or like a bakery scent or something. So if you're like me and you don't like the smell of like what people, you know, like when you smell the inside of a pumpkin, I don't like that scent. It's too gourdy to me. So I love this. It just smells so sweet and bakery like. It's kind of sickly sweet for some people. If you don't like cinnamon sweet smell, you're not gonna like this. But I love the packaging. I had a little bit of issue burning it here, as you can see. But again, it's another 3-wick, and it's got a very good scent throw, so it will really, you know, scent up your room. I don't know if I can use that as a verb or not, but I love it. This is another great one, and I think I've got 2 of these candles. I'm not sure, but I do have a couple of those little scent plugins of this scent, and yeah, I really, really love it. I can't say enough about it, but apparently I can because I'm out of ways of describing it. But this is so great. I love this one. I'm having a little bit of dry throat because it still hurts. It's ridiculous. Like, usually my sore throat's over in like 4 days. Anyway, this next one is spiced apple toddy, and this I got for the first time, I want to say 3 years ago. This is last year's candle. They don't have this label this year. I have another one of this, of course, and I haven't started it. So this one is so pretty. I love this label. It's so festive. It really looks pretty, you know, all glowy and lit up. I absolutely love that it is festive and warm and very holiday. And then I've burned, you know, quite a bit of it, a little bit more than halfway. It's a really pretty brown color. I just realized I didn't read the underneath of cinnamon caramel swirl. Oh well. The bottom of this says, celebrate the stars on a clear winter night with a warming blend of apple brandy, spiced plum infused with mole cider, and tart cranberry. So this again has the apple and cranberry, and it is very similar to the other Harvest Gathering scent that I talked about. So again, I've had the lid on, so it's got a little bit of that smokiness to it. Kind of gonna let it air out a little bit, but it does have that very similar scent of, you know, apple and cranberry mix. A little bit of that tartness. You know, it's like tart and then sweet underneath, so it's a little bit more tart, but I can definitely smell the mulled cider. Or just like, you know, like mulled wine. You know, it's just those mulling spices I love. They're so warm and homey and welcoming to me. So this is just a really great candle. When it burns, I would say you get more of the cranberry apple scent, but it definitely, like if you burn this, it smells like you've been mulling some wine or mulling some cider. So it's a great scent for your kitchen, just because it'll kind of mimic that scent a little bit. But my roommate actually likes this scent, so I can burn it in the living room and she won't complain about it, which is nice. And our living room is not very big, but it does connect to the kitchen area. and you can definitely smell it when you burn. All of these candles have a pretty good scent throw. You know, they wouldn't do nearly, you know, as well as they do if they didn't, because they would have to reformulate them. So these are really good candles. They're not the cleanest burning candles, to be honest, but they smell so good. So I love this one. I'll bring the label back because it's so pretty. So this one I really love. And the last one is Cinnamon Caramel Swirl. And this has the prettiest label on it. It is so pretty and cute. The little, it's like a blue gingerbread house, snowman. And the label blends right in, so it's not a separate, I mean it is a separate label, but it's got a clear back. So if you wanted to keep the label, you know, and make your own candle out of it or do something else, you would have, it would be, you know, it would be seamless. Or just even keep it plain, put something else in there, you totally can. And the lid is so cute. It says made with love. It's like a little tin. It looks, you know, it's got this edging right here. So cute. So this is actually a really cute little gift, you know, the lid. Actually it'd be a good idea for a gift. If this is empty, you could clean it and fill it with like hot cocoa flakes, marshmallows, then you put a little bow on it, and then you can give it as like a hot cocoa gift with like a mug, or you can fill it with like, you know, holiday colored M&Ms and like Hershey Kisses and stuff, and that would be a really cute little gift. You know, you could always take the label off as well, but just because it has such a cute little lid, I don't know, that'd be kind of cute. So this one, the bottom says, let me read that to you. The ultimate blend of creamy caramel, cinnamon, and sweet vanilla creates the most delectable fragrance treat. So this one is actually the scent that I have in my car, and it's a little strong in my car. It smells very strongly of cinnamon. And then so it starts with like a cinnamon layer, and then underneath it has that warm vanilla. So I love vanilla, but for some reason I find that so many vanilla scents are just too strong and fake. And similar to almond, like I love the way marzipan smells. It smells so good to me. But a lot of almond pastry scented candles or almond candles have a very fake almond scent. And I want that like marzipan scent, like when you make like the Three Kings galette and you have the marzipan and the flaky crust. Like I love that scent and the taste, but that's amazing. So anyway, this one is very similar to one of the ones from Candles by Victoria that I talked about earlier, that cinnamon donuts one. Although this one has a lot more vanilla in it, but this is just like such a warm fragrance. It's pretty strong, and I've actually got 2 more of these candles from this year because I just loved it so much, but this year for some reason I'm not as in love with it, but I still do really like it. I think it's because it's in my car and it's just a little overwhelming every time I go to drive to work, and it's like I've been like hit in the face with a wave of cinnamon. But this is so pretty and so good, and it has a very good scent throw, and you can see I've burned quite a bit of it, but this is over 2 years. I feel like I kind of go in phases with my candle burning, you know, sometimes I really, you know, like every single day I'll burn one, and sometimes it's like 2 weeks, so I'm like, oh yeah, my candles, and they're like right in front of me. It's just, you know, habit. I guess. So this is just a very warm and inviting fragrance. I mean, I burn all these candles mostly in my bedroom because my roommate is not a fan of the scents, but this would definitely be a morning kitchen scent. You know, if you have real coffee brewing, it would pair greatly with that. But even to trick people into, you know, thinking that you made, you know, cinnamon swirly pastries in the morning, you're like, ha, no, I just burned a candle. So it's a very nice scent. I love it. It's very, very warm, very sweet. But I absolutely love it. So, yeah. So that's all that I have. I'm hoping that when I go to edit this, the audio is, you know, okay. I do have to get back into my, you know, or, you know, start filming and just kind of realizing what's good, what works, what doesn't. I'm very excited that I found a way of getting longer nails so I can do, you know, any polish color that I have I can do. And I'm hoping to do some really great videos with them. Yeah, I hope everyone had a great holiday and New Year. I hope 2016 is a great year for everybody. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this video and what you think of the audio, and if any of you make videos, I would love any suggestions on maybe how to isolate sound on a low budget. Of course, I do have a microphone. It's a Blue Yeti microphone, and I just want to be able to use it to the fullest extent to get the best sound quality. So if anyone has any tips or pointers, I would love that. I've gotten a few suggestions on some video ideas, and I do have a couple that I want to do. I'm not comfortable yet showing my face. I got a message a while ago telling me to keep my, you know, anonymity because I guess there have been some incidences. I don't know, I just feel like I want to keep myself as anonymous as possible. Just until, you know, I feel comfortable showing my face. And I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed. Getting positive comments makes my day. I love when I can make someone, you know, happy or feel more relaxed, or just when I know that someone's enjoyed something that I've done. It really just kind of warms my heart. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day or evening.